What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got some more progress done here. Had a bit of a few fails with our stocking of all of this, and today we are going to continue on with where we left off with all of this and see where we can get to here today. Should be our final prep for tomorrow's episode on this with knocking down this next set of walls here, which means we're going to be able to reorganize all of this again and get this place looking really good. Get these all together, get this whole area kind of set up nicely, and I think it's going to look really good. So I'm excited for that and looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. If you guys are, be sure to drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. Because we're on the road to 10K subs here as well, and we slowly grow closer and closer to that each and every day. And we got like 76, 60-ish, something like that. So getting closer and closer every day. We're getting slowly creeping at 8,000, then obviously 2 more from there. But yeah, we need 72,500 pretty much, which we are just shy of 50 right now. So we need about 23,000 exactly to get our next bit of store growth here, which we should be able to make happen here. We'll probably get around 20 to 22 here today between the 2 days. Oh, we got a wholesale. We sell. I don't want to buy it. No. Sorry there, sir. But, we'll probably get about 10 to 20, or sorry, 20 to 22 between our 2 days here in game. And then obviously worst case scenario, we can take out a bit of a loan if we need to or whatever it may be, just to get that final little push with all of that. But we should be good to go nonetheless. So I'm excited for it. Like I said, hope you guys are too. And yeah, we're going to take this to be a chill kind of day. Chatting with you guys and everything here for the most part, but it should be a good time either way. I did talk about this in one of the other episodes. I can't remember which one. It was a couple episodes back. But there is a mod that we can use to get rid of the bell dinging for the produce, which I know some of you. Excuse me, my nose is running here. Some of you guys, I remember when the I almost said mod, but when the produce first came out and the scales were first added in, I remember some of you guys saying that the bells were so dang annoying. I don't know if you guys still feel that way or not, or if you just gotten used to it, you just don't even notice them anymore. Kind of half the time, I don't really notice them anymore either. But it has some. It is a mod that I've seen. I've come across and seen and thought, hey, maybe that's not a bad one to add in or a bad idea to add that in. So I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that because we can easily add that in here in next episode after that, whatever it may be. It's just a simple little mod just to get rid of that dinging again. That dinging. That one right there, which I guess you guys might not even be able to hear too much because I do have the audio turned down a bit. It's really weird. Like, I've got the audio, like, turned way down so it's not too loud for you guys, but then it, like, cuts out some of the kind of quieter audio, which I don't know if the bell dinging is quieter or not. I'm trying to watch the level to see if it actually pops up. Actually, really not sure. Also, I need to look at something here. Make sure I have enough, okay, good. I got, like, a terabyte and a half of footage from the cruise, and I've got it on my computer here now, so I'm trying to get that all put together for you guys, and I was like, oh shoot, I know I was getting somewhat closer on my storage on the computer because I have only one singular 4 terabyte drive, which I got a bunch of games on the computer, plus obviously that and a bunch of other footage and everything like that. So want to make sure that I'm not running out of storage here, and then the recording gets canceled or stopped, and then I don't notice it, and then we miss out on however much footage. I've only had that happen once, and that was a long time ago. And I don't really want to ever have that happen again, so I try to kind of keep my drive somewhat clear, which again, I do need to clear off some of the stuff that I've got on here, including some old footage, things like that, but yeah, it's something I need to do. Ideally, I would love to have gotten just like a small, when I was building the computer, just get a small drive for the OS and like a few things here and there, but, and then do the rest, oops, and then have one big drive for all my recording stuff, which is kind of how I originally planned to set it up, but it didn't end up happening that way. So, alright, or even having, like, one decent sized drive for all of the OS, computer, and games and everything, and then have just one drive strictly just for recording, which maybe eventually do. Maybe I'll get, like, a 2 terabyte drive or something like that and switch the OS over to that. And have games and such on there, because typically I don't really go over much more on that just for games itself, but just have one big drive just for recordings. But I don't really fill it up like entirely usually. It just, again, got a bunch of extra footage and everything from the cruise and some other stuff I need to clear off. I've got one old hard drive that I've got set up here. Actually, is kind of my backup drive for keeping footage and stuff that I actually keep, because pretty much all the gaming footage just gets trashed after things are uploaded and everything is good with it and all that. So, kind of doesn't really make sense to keep it all. I can always download the videos, the finished videos off of YouTube, and it's not the best quality, but it's still there in case I ever need it for something. So I have that as an option. But yeah, so I've got that backup drive, but I don't want to have that just strictly as my only drive to save some of this footage from these adventures and everything like that. So I'd like to have a second backup hard drive, basically. So I have two hard drives just in case one of them fails or something like that, and then I have still a backup of it, and don't risk losing anything from that. But means I need to actually get another drive then, which I'd like to just get. If I'm gonna do something like that, I'd like to just get, honestly, like, I'd love to just get like two 20 terabyte drives just to have as like a big archive types of drives, and eventually setting up like a NAS type kind of storage kind of thing would be really nice. But all future plans, way too expensive for the time being, what I need at the moment. Typically, most of the stuff that we do here, I don't really need to save much of the recordings and things like that, so it doesn't really pay to have to worry about it. But all right. Anyways, we need to go do some purchasing here real soon. Let's get her checked out here, and then we'll be all good to go. My nose is running here, man. I just had a cup of coffee, and it is running. All right, close up the register. Let's head down to the markets and make our way and do our usual thing of some shopping here. I did check too. Obviously, there was no game updates, no patches, no updates to any of the mods that we have installed currently. Nothing like that. So everything is still good here for the time being. Nothing again has changed. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but we are all good to go here for the time being. So let's get some of our purchasing done here and continue on into our next day here. And at that point, we can keep us on rolling. Yeah, we got to make some cash here. Do our best with all of that, and we should be all good to go. All that. Almost bought one of those, but we're good. Oh man, my nose is so itchy. It's running a little bit and itchy because of it. A couple of those, and then a bunch of these, as always. You guys have to purchase like 10 of those, which is crazy to think that we need like 10 boxes at a time of those. But again, there's only 2 per box, so we really don't sell that many of them. It's just, you just don't get that many per box, is what it boils down to. Okay. There is all of this. Get a few of these. Oh, we are almost out of these. That's all right, though. Feel focused in, though, we're not, which, knock on wood, I feel like I'm actually paying attention to which I always pay attention to what we're ordering, but I feel like sometimes it just slips away from me and I order one too many of something, and then we end up with either extras or more than we should, and I feel kind of zeroed in, focused in on what we're actually ordering here with all this, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, we got 62.5 at the moment, which obviously we got daily bills that come out automatically at the end of each day and all the extra stuff. Daily bills and plus obviously the rest of our purchasing here. We got a lot of purchasing to do from the other store, as always. Unfortunately, but hey, that's all right. So is life. We will press on, continue on with our day. Speaking of continue on with our day, hope you guys are having a fantastic week and good Tuesday here. Happy Tuesday to you all. I'm recording this here on Monday, which very tired here today. As usual, the Monday, kind of typical, but that's all right. It is what it is. We'll get through it. Got a couple videos to record, then probably eat some dinner and go to sleep. All right. Yeah, here is what we have too much of. And feeling zeroed in here on staying focused on how many we actually need to be buying. Oh, we are out of these. Leave that be, I guess. I was tempted to order another one of those just in case, but yeah, let's just get one more, honestly. It's not going to hurt us to have an extra one of those, especially if we were out of that. I'd rather have it than not. Okay. We are all good with these, though. Good there. Let's just top all the rest of these on off. Okay. A few of those. Almost skipped over these. I feel like I miss these some days, but maybe not. Good there. We got one of those. I'm excited to get some new items, though. I really am. I know, obviously, we're going to be getting a store expansion first. But I don't know. You guys let me know again in the comments as well. What do you guys think? Again, whether we should do another expansion after this next one, or if we should actually start getting some new items on in. Because I really would like to get the remaining books on in. I'd like to get some more of the cleaning products if we can. But obviously, we got some other stuff to still attend to in the meantime. Okay, one of those, and then we are all good there. Like I said, I'm feeling focused, zeroed in on our product quantities here, not ordering too much. When I say that, we're probably going to about to order something too much of something. But again, I'm feeling pretty good here. Okay. Maybe it's just the coffee. Keeping me focused. Maybe that's why I need to just start drinking so much more coffee just when we order products. Okay. You're all good there. Just one of those and a couple of these. Good there. Almost ordered some of that. Okay, we got one more store here. One more market. We need 63 and a quarter. Probably, I mean, as of right now, we'll end off with like... Oh, there we go. We actually still have some customers there. I kind of thought we had nobody there left. Yeah, almost 63 and a half. So we'll be at like 62,750, something like that, plus our purchasing for all this. So honestly, not too bad. I think we made some pretty good profits here today. I know there was some stuff, there was a lot of stuff that we actually didn't purchase any boxes though, so that might also be why with that. I don't know, it feels pretty average. Like I feel like we're always at about the same amount of like money we're spending, same amount of items or same amount of boxes we're able to purchase each and every day. So I feel like that kind of averages out and stays roughly the same for expenses for that, but I don't know. All right, there we go. So we got 62 and a half pretty much right there. So that means we'll be left with about 61 and 3/4 or so, give or take. Up over this. And then let's go ahead and end off our day there. We got 178 customers. Pretty normal day for us. I think our max now is 180. What is this box doing outside? What are we doing? All right, let's get our bills paid here. Probably honestly should just leave us alone. Yeah, we're at 60,737. So we need another what? 11,250 basically, because again, growth is. Or no, we need about 12,000. Okay, yeah, so about 12,000, which we can just avoid. We can just not pay our bills here tomorrow, and we'll be in pretty good shape after that. 775, 650. These are all going down. I don't like that. At least that one went up though. All right. Anywho, what is going on with this, man? Is this actually okay? I wasn't even sure if that was actually pasta or not. It seems like we got a lot of stuff nowadays that just aren't even the right labels. That is not right. Where are the? You know what? I don't even think these pastas are over here. I think they might be on the other side. Yep. There they are. Okay, I feel like we don't have a whole lot of those. Why are we not putting these away, guys? What are we doing? Yeah, we have an open spot there. Why are we just leaving that alone? Okay, it's fine. Go ahead and open back up here. Keep on rolling. We should get to store level 98 here today, guys, which means we're going to be 3 levels away because we'll go from 98 to 99 to 100, I think, and then to max. Maybe it might go from 99 to max. I can't remember. I think it's 99 to 100 and then max to there. Also, our camera's good. Yes, they are. Okay. We came in here the one day and they were all reset, and now they haven't reset since. We ran through a few days here and we're all good with all of that. So I think we're sitting pretty good here. But all right, I did see a comment as well about moving this self-checkout here, which I do agree it does look a little goofy. We could probably honestly get rid of it and open this up a bit more because we could slot our register in a little further. But I kind of like having this little way that people come through here, run through around through here, and then go out this way. This kind of keeps them funneled into that. And we're gonna be expanding our store here next episode, anyways. Dropping these walls down and getting that all in here. Anyways, so I don't really think it's worthwhile trying to worry about moving these when we're going to be readjusting everything here very soon. Anyways, so that's right. Also, last episode we got this at the checkout sign added in, as well as the produce sign added in. Or no, produce maybe it wasn't. Maybe it might have just been the checkouts. I think we did the produce one last episode too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, but I could be wrong in that. But yeah, so anywho, yeah, we're gonna keep on rolling here then, and see if we can get done here today. Hoping, fingers crossed for a good day here, good profits. Again, if we don't, it's not a huge deal. We'll just take out a loan or whatever it is that we need to get to that point. We can always take out like the 2K loan or something like that, and be all set from there. But yeah, so we should be good. Again, we'll just avoid not paying our bills here for a day, which again is another huge reason why I like not paying them every day, which I keep on getting comments from you guys saying, hey, you don't have to pay them. It's like, yes, we still do. I don't understand why that keeps being said. I just realized the produce is not even the right. But yeah, I don't understand why that keeps on being said when they have to get paid at some point, guys. And I'd rather pay them all the time, keep up with them all the time, and then, yeah, there we go. I'd rather keep up with them all the time, and then we can not. And then if we have a situation where we need to save a bit of extra cash, like say saving $500 or an extra $1,000 for 2 days or whatever it may be, we can just not pay them for those couple days. So that's where my head's at, and that's the way we're gonna keep on rolling. So, yeah, not trying to be mean or get like forceful or anything like that, but I just don't understand why, and it's the way I like to play with it. So that's where that's not gonna change with paying the bills every day like that, because it just doesn't make any bit of sense in my head. So that's the way I like to play with that. But yeah, so anywho, got another thief in here, which, yep, there goes Hagrid. He'll take care of him. Go smack him with the old bat. Okay, there we go. So we're all good to go here. We just need to, again, get through our day today, and then next episode, expansion coming. I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are too. Might even honestly end up recording the next episode here right after this. We'll see here, even though I'm pretty tired today. I'm excited to get it done here, and I do need to get a tiny bit extra recorded here for something coming up here this week. I'm not going to have a ton of time for one day here. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I might hop in and do one extra video with the second video of this, but we will see with all of that. Oh, hello, how we doing? Some items for you. I got 41.54 is your total. There we go. We are all good to go. Hello there, sir. How we doing? Looks good. We got 115.45. Okay. Yeah, I tend to try to avoid pre-recording videos ahead of time, since like if there's an update, especially for a big like main staple game on the channel like this, then we miss it. Then we miss it for another day or two or whatever it may be. Like when I was away, we had of course had the big update for the game, a big sale update, and it was like almost a week later when I was able to actually get a video out for that. But I feel pretty confident that we're not gonna have any updates to the game, at least until the full version comes out, which again we're like a couple weeks away on. So we're not far on that, but it's going to be a few weeks, I think, still on it. I don't think the devs would have said that we're about a month out from the full version when it's only about a week. So I doubt that they would come out with anything extra for that, besides just like a little patch update or something like that, maybe. I'm really excited for the full version of this, though. Definitely looking forward to that. 100%. It's going to be really awesome, I think. I'm really stoked for it, but hoping that either that video or those videos will do really well here on the channel. I'm sure they will. Typically, the update videos usually do fairly good. We got 85 and 88. But, yeah. So, again, I'm still not sure what we're going to do with this. I don't know how we're going to do all that. We might, because I would like to do potentially at least a fresh start or something along the lines like that with the full version. I don't really know. Again, we'll see. Maybe what I could always do would be quite literally sign up for like a second Steam account or something like that, and just just to get a second save, is sign up for a second Steam account and then just purchase the game on there as well, and just have a second save that way potentially. I know there is mods for multi saves. I don't know how all that really works. I haven't really looked into that, so maybe I'll just have to look into that too. But I don't know how that will work with the full version, because obviously mods tend to change with the full version release, or I shouldn't say with the full version release, because we haven't yet seen that. But when there's updates, mods tend to break or things change with it. So I don't really feel too confidently that a lot of the mods, especially like a multi-save mod, would really work if we don't get one with the full version, which I really hope that we do. That'd be nice if we can get multiple saves with the full version. Although there's been not that I've seen, there's been nothing said about it, so I don't really know if that's in the realm of possibilities or not with that, but I don't know. We'll see. We did just level up to level 98 as well, which is really awesome. So another level, which means even more customers. There should be more customers from that. And yeah, we just need to now continue on. This is going to be important to actually not accidentally order too many boxes for any of these, because any bit of money that we can save with this is for sure going to be a good thing for us here, because that'll dictate or determine what kind of loan we may or may not have to take out to get this expansion done. So we'll go ahead, get a few things ordered on up. I know there's some stuff that we could probably skimp on and not order quite as much and save some cash on, like some of the bigger items, which honestly we might do. Some of the items that we have, like the small box stuff that we have like 20 of and really don't need. Might just skimp on those for a day. Honestly, I think we actually will. I tend to avoid doing that just for the fact of I like to just keep up with everything if we can, but if we don't really need it, we don't really need it then. So there's that. We'll get one of those, a couple of these, and then that's all good to go there. One more of those. See, like even these we probably don't need to order, which we actually don't need to order. Yeah, we'll just get that. I think just the small square box stuff, like butter, the beers, things like that. Butter beer. But that kind of stuff, I think we'll just not order. But the small medium box stuff like that, we'll keep up with. But yeah, so well, there goes the first one there. And again, yeah, that we have 20 of, so I'm not gonna order it. Which not that we need to order them anyways, but. We're all good there. Those, I'm not going to order one. It's fine. It's one less box. Same with that. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. But yeah, now unfortunately I just spent... That's an expensive one too. It's 110 bucks, 111 bucks, 112 almost. That's actually quite a bit to overspend on that we didn't really necessarily need to. But it's fine. It is what it is. Oop. Bouncing off the poles. It's a really weird thing to say. But, yeah, so... I'm going to try to avoid over-ordering anything here, especially not the expensive stuff. Like the money we just saved in those couple of small boxes of beer, we just... not wasted. We're going to use it. We're going to sell through it, but it's just like... trying to save it for the time being if we can. I was even saying how dialed and focused in we were before. And I just let it all go. Just threw it all away. Okay. So we are all good to go with all of these here so far. It's one of those, one of those. We'll keep up on our stock of books, because some of these we really sell through a lot of, and we sold through down to 2 boxes before, so want to make sure we have enough of those here for the next following day that will be open. Same with these. Definitely gonna order actually one extra of those. Kind of keep on forgetting to do that. We need to make sure that we're ordering enough of those at all times. A couple of those actually. Get one of those, and then one there. We're good there. Good there. Just one there. Good there. Okay. looking pretty good here so far. We got 73.3. Again, though, it's not going to be quite as much because, again, we do have stuff coming out, which, again, we're actually not going to be paying our bills here for tomorrow. Just for the pure fact of, so how do we order? How do we have too much of those? I don't feel like I remember accidentally ordering too many of those, especially not at the end of the day like that. But, okay, now, again, those we're not going to order. Purchase, it's not going to save much, but, hey, it's a little bit can help here, potentially. A couple of these. Again, these are plenty fine. Get one of those, and there we go. Yeah, we're already going to be just a bit short here at the moment, but we probably still have actually some customers in there. Most likely. Okay. Well, maybe not. Haven't seen anybody. I know things are always a little slow towards the end of the night, though, too, at the same time, so maybe that's all it is. Might still have some people in there. Okay, we're all good there. We'll get one there. Again, these we probably don't need to get any of, but especially the cheeses. I know we go through quite a bit of those, so I'd rather have enough of those than not. We are good there, which that's a small one anyway, so I wouldn't be buying that as it is. Nope, one more of those, and then just a couple of these. And there we go. We have, well, yeah, we're going to be like $2,000 short then at this point. Well, actually not quite as much because, again, we're not paying the daily bills here for tomorrow right away. So let's go ahead and end off our night here. 172 customers, not our best day. Honestly. Can set that down. Set that down. Maybe they'll come and actually grab that. Last change of this. Oh, wow, this really dropped down. Then this one really went up. So, oops. 575. There we go. So it's a give and take with all that. So yeah, we are, as of right now, 1,000 short. So I think we'll be fine with just a medium loan with all that. I think we should be good to go. Because again, it's 72.6 for that. Yeah, 72.6. So we are, again, $801 short at the moment. So honestly, not too bad with all this. We are getting very close to all that. Again, here, next episode, we'll be able to get our expansion. I mean, technically right now we can, but we will save it for the next time with that, guys. But I think it's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So like I said, we will come back in the next one here. We are going to get our brand new expansion, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will get us more customers, which obviously means in turn more money, which means that we can keep on progressing forward here a little bit quicker than what we are, especially as things get more and more expensive for us for all of this. So, but yeah, if you guys are stoked and enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.